Hey friends, welcome to my channel, The House of Jen. Today we are uprooting the old and making room for the new. We are going to design our own spring planter. You don't have to have a green thumb, just a little bit of creativity. If you have not already, please subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Hey friends, I have a fun little video today for you. We are going to be doing an outdoor planter, but you may be wondering, why am I here sitting in my robe and this little bean bag, it's so cuddly, and a little warm cup of coffee? Because the weather has decided to go cold as I'm filming this. And so it was just very, warm-ish earlier, and I felt like doing an outdoor planter, which is what I'm about to show you. It's going to be beautiful. But right now I am sipping on my cinnamon coffee. I have no creamer. Okay, I've been very, very disciplined, and I'm so proud. I have no, I don't know if you can see, I don't have much in there left, but no creamer in here, okay? It's just, I love cinnamon coffee. I know, are you more of like a winter, fall, where it has to be like seasonal scents? I like cinnamon, pumpkin. I like that all year round, okay? Comment below. Is that weird? Okay. But I have had black coffee without creamer, very disciplined, for about a week, and I know I go on and off, and I'm very tempted to put some creamer in here because I'm having some cravings, that point where you've been so disciplined and you really want something. But I've been really good, you guys. Been really disciplined about just having black coffee because it's apparently more antioxidants, better for you. Also love to use a straw because it's less staining on the teeth. But anyway, today we are going to do a planter, and it's going to be great. So let's jump in. Hey friends, so I am about to plant some beautiful plants in my planter. Let me tell you, I do not have a green thumb at all. I would rather be strolling down the Home Depot aisles, just enjoying all the gardening plants, which is exactly what I did. But I finally settled on a few. I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I got this. I think it's called cordyline. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's full sun. And I really like how sturdy this is. It's got kind of aloe vera plant vibes, but the sturdier kind of feel to it. And it's a nice purple. And I am not an expert on planters by any means, but I do know that in the middle, you want to put something kind of flourishing and fun, and as I guess it would have main character energy, right? So we have that. And then I picked up three, I'm just holding two of them right now to show you, but three of these orange pansies. Oh my goodness. Pansies are sweet, and they're almost innocent kind of, and just, playful. And I really like the orange. It's a very zesty orange. I almost picked up the white because that's very pristine and white is beautiful, but I really, at the end of the day, I felt that the orange went better with the purple. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I got three of those. And then also when you're doing a planter, so this is very beginner friendly if you're doing a planter, because if I can do this, my goodness, anybody can. This is Ipomoea. And this is a trellising or a trailing plant. I did not know much about it, but when I looked it up, I learned that it was the sweet potato vine, and it can actually trail down about 36 inches or more, which is exactly what we want because we have this little planter. So let's do this. The very first thing I need to do, though, is kind of unearth my, what do you call this thing? The marigold, not a marigold, you know what I'm saying, chrysanthemum. The mums, not, these are mums, okay, from the fall. So we are gonna
we're going to get dirty, but not too dirty because I need to deal with food later. So I have my little gardening gloves. They're really work gloves, but they'll do for today. So I'm just going to try to save this because these do come back. And so I would like to kind of transplant this one if possible. So I'm just taking a small shovel and trying to go around as gently as possible so I don't disturb the root system. And this one seems very cozy in here, and it's giving me a hard time. Okay, these are moments. You know, I think patience is grown through gardening because sometimes I don't have a whole lot. Let's see. Goodness. Oh my goodness, this root system. This is unbelievable. Tearing a few, but hopefully it'll stay intact. It's really, oh no. I am so sorry. Well, I guess now we have 2 plants. Okay. Guys, does this ever happen to you? Okay, we're just not going to worry about it. Hopefully it'll come back. I'm so sorry. I'm sure all of y'all are just like, what? What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, there. That was interesting. Now let's plant some plants. Okay, so I'm about to plant my full sun red star. So of course, this probably goes without saying, but you do want to make sure that all your plants are full sun or partial or whatever. You want them to be pretty similar. Oh, and I thought this was hilarious. I love reading about the little containers. Look, listen to this. It says that its habit is upright. I guess that's the way it grows. I think that would be kind of obvious, but I guess they just have to put that on there. And then water when dry, space 18 to 36 inches. Whoops. Well, we're not doing that. Okay. So we're first going to dig this in a hole. Just going to zhuzh the root system here. Some nice roots. I like the roots. They look really good. Okay. And I'm just going to make a mess here with the soil. I feel like it's impossible not to make a mess, but I'm going to try to put it as much in the center as I possibly can. I mean, we're not getting out rulers or anything, but there we go. And then I want to kind of angle it. Since this is in a corner, I'm going to kind of angle it towards this center. Okay. All right. So I have that. That looks good. Now for the next step. Okay, guys, I picked up this color because I also saw like a sage kind of green, but I like that this is kind of like a key lime color. And of course, when you're trellising, you don't want it to face inward. Again, a little bit obvious, but just sometimes obvious helps me because I don't always think. And then this needs to face outward. So we're just going to pop this out from the bottom. And again, zhuzh our little root system and make it all homey. Make a little nest here for it. I'm going to dig. I probably should use the shovel, but hey, you know, gloved hands work too. All right. I'm just going to put this right here, plop it in, and make a little home for it here. We'll add more soil later, but I think that looks great. And now for our beautiful cute little pansies. Oh my gosh, they're so lovely. I'm going to do the one with 3 happy pansies out in the corner here because that's kind of where it's going to be a little more showy. I'm just going to pop these out. Wow, that's a lot of roots. Oh my goodness, but they're nice and white and beautiful. And you know, I just love doing little planters because they're not intimidating. They're not hard. Okay, we're going to make a home for it here and just plop it all in. I think that looks good. All right, add some more soil. I'm sure I'll mess with it later. Okay, and this one only had one, but the flower was so pretty. There are some other buds that will pop up later. And you do, of course, want to get ones that do have more buds so you'll have more potential growth. And we're going to put this one off to the side right here. I think that would be lovely. And we're going to make sure that it's facing towards our guest. So they come in as they walk up the steps to say, hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming. All right, and then our last one, I guess I could angle it out, but I'm still going to angle it towards people walking up the steps. Last one. Y'all, this does not take any time at all. I probably should have judged the root system more on the others. Oh, well. Okay. There we go. Pop this in. And add a little extra room. All right, we're just going to add some more soil and I'll show you what it looks like, but I think it's going to be really, really pretty. Okay, friends, and don't forget to water your plants. I do not have those pretty copper watering things. I actually just use a pitcher. Just an old-fashioned Kool-Aid pitcher, you know. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure it's all wet. It's already looking really pretty. I almost feel like I should add another plant in here, but I know that these are going to fill out. So we're going to give it some time, and I may add some mulch. But that's about it.
And don't orange pansies make the cutest little bud vases? Oh my goodness, I had so much fun with you today. Thanks so much for joining, friends. Have a good one.